set my 360 up Monday.
Yeah.
Obviously, I won't say what games I've been playing. But yeah, I played a game a night, so I've done 3 nights on the 360.
So yeah, we are shortly going to be talking about 360 soundtracks. I found this one actually really hard.
Oh, it was awful.
Because I thought the 360 had good music.
And it hasn't got hardly any exclusives. It was like, I bent the rules sometimes if it was released on the 360 and Microsoft Live or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Windows Live.
Yeah, Windows Live, yeah.
I just counted that. I was like, yeah, that'll do. Because it just cut the list by like half. And then also, lots of games when I listened to the soundtracks, it was like, I don't recognise any of this. And then I thought, we would have either had game chat on.
Yeah.
You could also play your own music on it.
Yes.
No matter what you was playing, you could play your own tunes on it.
Yeah, I've got to say, I think I remember doing that more. It's just putting my own songs. Because how old would it be for the 360? Was it like 2009? Let's have a quick look.
It was teenagers anyway. And I was even thinking
2005. Shit. 20 years ago. Oh no. I would have been 10.
What?
Oh god. I feel well old.
Well, I'm older.
Oh,
I'm that old, I can't even work out how old I was.
for me it was quite easy. 30 minus 20.
14.
But yeah, I sat listening to a lot of them, and it's just all so generic, and
Yeah, they went hard. I realised after a bit, I had fun game music, so like classic sounding soundtracks, or the I'm a Serious Gamer soundtracks. That's how I categorised them after a bit. I was just like,
so I will say for my top 5, a lot of nostalgia went into it.
I think I only went 1. Oh no, actually no, I'm lying. I went 2 in nostalgia, and then the bottom end I was just like, I was like trying to implement some of the rules what we brought in last week, or some of the pushbacks from last week, and I was like, right, I'll stick to it this week and see how it goes.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot harder because I just remember so many games and like people still talk about the soundtrack to some, and then I went back and listened to it. I was just like, this is actually shit.
Yeah. One of the big ones what I'd listened to, I was like, at first, I think it was because I'd listened to about 10 soundtracks like over like 2 or 3 days. I must have just been burnt out because I listened to it again yesterday and I enjoyed it. So, and then I was like, oh, I remember this. So it got bumped up in the list.
One PS player, yeah, true. One thing that I did forget about was, and it's not in my top 5, the Gears of War soundtrack. I forgot how orchestrated that shit was.
Yeah, it's just moody, isn't it? I remembered.
Because I thought for some reason it was all like industrial.
Is it not on your list?
No, it's not in my top 5.
So we could talk about
Yeah.
that then.
But yeah,
I remembered.
I thought Gears of War would have been more like industrial and heavy.
There's not like one guitar in it.
No, it's all orchestrated, and it fits the setting because if you do listen to like orchestrated pieces, it's very elegant, very noble, high ending. Like normally, that's what you think of. But they've sort of twisted it to be this very dark, sinister, oppressive.
And as well, when you was playing Gears of War for the first time, most of the time you're like, oh shit,
Chainsaw! Country, baby!
So yeah, that definitely played a part, because I remember not the first track on the first game, it's the second one where it goes. So I remembered that, and I was like, oh yeah, I must remember loads of this. And then after that, I was just like, no.
Yeah.
Even the track called Gears of War, I was just like, no.
I still remember the trailer for, was it Gears of War 1?
I bought my dad the single for one of the Gears of War. It was like somebody did a cover of Mad World.
Yeah, Mad World was the first one. Was it the third? No,
I actually bought the single for my dad for Christmas or something like that. So my dad's got a single for Gears of War.
I've got one game which I think you'd be surprised at. The other four are basically just nostalgia. Because one of them I think is just the best, hands down.
Well, I purposely didn't put that as number one. We can't have the same. That's boring.
Oh, you can. You can. Sometimes they are going to overlap. Did you put Halo in your list?
Maybe not.
Ooh.
Which Halo? Ooh.
Well, it would have to be.
I didn't realise that Halo 2 was out on the Xbox original.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, Halo 2. I was like, oh, maybe not.
So when we get into like the top 10 bit where we just quickly talk about I think I might have put a Halo game in there. Also, what was it now? Tales of Vesperia.
PlayStation. Oh.
No, it came out on Xbox first.
Oh, right.
Only for like 2 months or something, but
Okay.
it was technically 2 months.
That didn't get any top 5?
No.
What?
And Mass Effect.
You're a Tales simp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I put Mass Effect on. I listened to it and I was like, oh, I think I remember. And after about 10 minutes, I was like, oh, I'm a serious game soundtrack. I was like, no. No.
Didn't you absolutely bum Mass Effect?
Mass Effect 2?
I think that everyone does say that's the best one.
I don't think I played the original. And then I think 3. I think it was number 3 I played. I feel like it was on the Xbox One.
Yeah. But yeah, they're the 2 which I remembered, but I didn't put them in. I listened to the Vesperia soundtrack and it sounded very like generic anime, very close to Symphonia as well. So like,
yeah. Well, I listened to. I thought, Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolt. I thought that's an easy one. Listened to it and it was just like.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding.
It was just a worse version than the original, so I was just like,
yeah. There's a reason why that game's shit.
So I listened to, like I say, I think I'd listened to too many serious games, and then the next one I listened to was Overlord.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And a lot of it is just like percussion, but I was really enjoying it. So.
Wait, please. Oh no! Thank God! Oh, thank God!
Oh, did that remind you of that?
I don't know. You said something like
Overlord.
Overlord, yeah. And then my mate just went, "Oh yeah, the darkness." Oh! I don't think that would have made my list. If I remember, the music of it wasn't great. It was very it's simple.
There's a lot of it just sounded very like classic video gaming. I was just like, oh, finally. And then after that, I listened to Viva Pinata, and I was like, oh,
I forgot about Viva Pinata.
I was like, oh, proper music again.
I completely forgot about Viva Pinata.
It was actually really good, but then I thought last week I said I wouldn't put what's the Mario and Rabbids, the first one,
yeah,
because it just sounded like a cheap rip off of Banjo Kazooie. So I thought, I can't put Viva Pinata in again, just due to that. But they do have the same composer, so I thought, as much as I like the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack, I thought it must.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can remember songs from Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Tooie, I know.
I played it a bit on the 360 because they had the rare replay.
Oh yeah.
Which is actually amazing. I'm sure I've sold it. I was looking for it the other day. I was like, I've sold it. I don't want it. Why do we do these things?
So, and then Nuts and Bolts, I didn't even touch with a 5-foot stick.
Yeah, well, I listened because I remember when it came out and they did the electric guitar version of the Banjo-Kazooie theme, and we was just like, yes, this is the best. And then the rest of the soundtrack is just Banjo-Kazooie, but not as good. So I thought, well, I'll just wait until we do the N64. And just leave
that's fair. I feel like N64, there's only going to be one game, which is going to be first.
No, I was struggling the last time I fought. I've not fought for a few weeks about it, but the last time I was struggling.
What do you think is going to be the easiest console?
PlayStation 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, for PlayStation 1, can we just put Final Fantasy? Because otherwise, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is going to be. I think 6 was on PS1.
Oh, Super Nintendo.
Oh, right, yeah.
What was it? It was either the N6. No, yeah, because Final Fantasy 7 was going to be on the N64, and they traded them. Trade them, Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Terra was going to be the one they picked on Smash Bros. At first.
So yeah, it's going to obviously 7, 8, and 9 is going to be in there.
They'll just bunch them together. But then it's guaranteed 1 because it's 3 of the greatest soundtracks.
It's either we just say we're not allowed to put them on.
Maybe we just do a Final Fantasy tier list. Maybe we could do a tier list of the best Final Fantasy soundtracks.
That'd be so hard. Oh
no, because it'll just be S tier. Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X-2 E tier.
So instead of doing top 10, we just do a tier list. Where it's our combined ones.
We could do. Well, we could try it just to see how we get on with a different format.
Yeah. Because like these are doing it this way is alright for consoles, but I feel like you get to series, it's going to be very like, well, we all know this one has the best soundtrack.
Yeah.
So I feel like the tier list together, everything in A and S tier.
Yeah.
No, Final Fantasy 15 down at the bottom.
I can't even. The Florence and the Machine song was pretty good.
That doesn't count.
Why? It was made for that game.
That doesn't count though.
Do you know what? It's a cover as well of Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you have that one. It is in the game though.
It is in the game, yeah.
Oh, that's what I want to shout out for this console. We played a lot of Guitar Hero on the Xbox 360.
Oh my god, they were the days.
So, basically Guitar Hero and I think it was Saints Row.
Yeah.
And something else. I used to listen to just rap music.
Yeah.
And then I traded over and went back to rock music like I used to listen to when I was a kid.
Oh, Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Oh. Most Wanted.
Hey, Andrew, how you doing?
Hello.
But yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted was so good for soundtrack.
I think most. I feel like all the Need for Speed ones are good. You could either have rock.
Well, the new ones aren't. The new ones are shit.
I've not listened to the new ones, but they used to have like half rap and half like rock or metal on it. So.
Oh, that's another question as well. When we do. Actually, no, I don't think. I think they're multi-exclusives, most of Need for Speeds and stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, they're on. They always had the 2 main console ones, probably a PC one, and then they'd have an awful version of it on the Nintendos. I remember buying, I think it was, what was the one where you had to do all the dials to set off? Was it like...
Was that Carbon?
No, I feel like it was after Carbon. And I bought it for the Wii. Oh my lord, you have to control it with the Wii control. It was probably the worst racing game I've ever played in my life.
So yeah, I think we should just start from the just quickly do the 10 to 6. I'll go through mine very quickly.
I haven't got one, so.
All right.
Oh, actually, yeah, I've got I wrote a list and then I just went 1,
I need
2,
to-
3, 4, 5.
I need to check
And I was
one
like, Don't
actually
look at it again.
because I'm not sure. No, it was 360 exclusive. Right, sweet. I did say I was going to get a fighting game in this one, and I'm right. But 10th position was Perfect Dark Zero.
Oh, I didn't realise that was. I've not even seen that one.
It was just rare and very sci-fi. Fit the setting. It's not great, but compared to the rest of the fucking shit on the 360, it worked.
It had a bit of fun in it.
Yeah. Dead or Alive 4.
Oh.
That soundtrack fucking went hard.
I don't think we ever listened to. I was thinking about when the 360 first came out, whatever Dead or Alive game come out at the start of that. And we used to listen to a CD called Ultimate NRG. And I was actually thinking about it, and I've got it on my phone. And it's just all rave tunes. So when the 360 first came out, all we listened to was rave tunes while we was playing.
That's so funny.
It just popped into me and I was like, oh yeah.
Then I've got Tenchu Z.
I did listen to it. I didn't remember any of the songs so far.
Yeah, again, that's more nostalgia. I wanted to make a new Tenchu. And now I've got Code Vein 2. It's highly possible. So this is my next game. 7th is Gears of War 2. Yeah, again, talked about it very quickly. And then 6th is Halo Reach.
Halo Reach is 360?
Yeah. I think so. I thought it was. I did check.
Oh.
Yeah, 2010.
Oh. I wondered why you asked me like Halo. I thought, well, there's only one.
No, you've got ODST.
And Halo 4.
Yeah, and yeah, so there's a couple.
5 something. Well, I've missed out. I'll just put. Oh yeah, I'll just change.
Have you got any more you want to just quickly mention? Halo Reach is in it just for the survive bit at the very end of the game, and the music there is just fucking amazing.
I love Halo Reach. That's definitely probably. I always say peak online gaming is Gears of War 2 and Halo Reach. Nothing will ever come close to it again. Sorry, all you PC gamers.
Well,
this is spoken of someone who's never played on the PC, so. But
I don't know.
As a console player, Halo Reach and Gears of War 2 was like.
Yeah, the amount of hours I spent on Gears of War 2, fucking insanity. I got so good at that game.
Do you remember when we used to go on killing sprees, or we used to like win loads of games, and then we'd go. We used to do the Peter Griffin laugh down the mic to people. They'd be like, "Shut up!"
We'd be sat there with like 30 kills.
And we used to play 30 Seconds to Mars. This is War down the microphone.
So as you can tell, the 360 is a very special console.
It had some great games. We just did not listen to hardly any of the soundtracks.
No, because most of the time it was both of us sat in the same room playing the game, so we'd obviously sat be talking and pissing about while doing it.
Oh, the game what I was debating whether to put in my top 5 was Castlevania Harmony of Despair.
Oh, was that one? Okay.
I listened to it at first and I was like, oh my lord. It just sounded like Castlevania Warriors.
Oh,
that's all it reminded me of. And I was like, wow, these tunes are great. So then when I looked into it, loads of them are on Smash Bros. So I was like, oh right, that's why it sounds so familiar. And then it turns out when I looked into the game, it's like a crossover game. So it's all the.
Is that the fighting one?
I think no, it says 2-player co-op. I think.
Oh right.
But it's got all the characters in it, so that's why all the old songs are in it. I was like, oh, I like this one. I actually knew all the songs. I was just like, oh, But I can't add that. After I had Smash Bros as number 1 last week, I thought I'll keep it chill on the compilation games.
Just trying to think now of like what other games we used to bash the fuck out of on it, because there were so many.
And then I was debating whether to put Dead Rising in my top 10, top 5.
It's a shame what Xbox have done to Dead Rising.
It started off great, isn't it, on PlayStation and stuff now?
Yeah.
Anyway, it started off great, and it had all whatever I was listening to. It had all the boss battle themes on it, and then it went through all like the mall songs. So I was like, yes, this is definitely top 5. This, and then it went to all the cutscene tracks, and it was just like, I am bored now. Yeah, and I think I ended up just skipping through loads of them, and then I just went off it in the end. So Dead Rising 4, the fun mall songs, and the battle themes was great. So that nearly made it in. And then, like I say, Overlord, I really enjoyed that.
I forgot about Overlord as well.
It's actually real. There's loads of songs where you're just like, oh. And there was Blue Dragon.
Yeah.
But it's very Dragon Quest. There's actually some songs what sound like the copy and pasted from Final Fantasy. But I mean, Final Fantasy's made every song going on.
Yeah.
And the other one was Cameo. Cameo had a
yeah.
good few tracks on it.
I completely forgot about that game as well. I'm sure I only played that for about 30 minutes. I know it's not an exclusive. I've just remembered of another game we absolutely bashed the fuck out of. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, New Vegas 2.
Vegas 2, baby.
I remember was just sat grinding the shit out of that.
I remember my brother, he was just like full ballistic from top to toe. His guy was like this, plated armour, and my guy had a cap on, sunglasses on, and just a shirt on. I was like, yes, I am the best. It was like, was it 4-player hards? I feel like it was online 4-player hard. I feel like it.
No, there were no hard mode in that.
I feel like Tom Clancy was like one of the first ones to do it.
We
Gears of War did it.
Yeah.
Once hard mode came out and stuff, it was like, yeah.
I don't think we ever really got into like. I know I played it on my own, but Call of Duty. I don't think we ever sat and actually grinded that.
We played Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
And I think we moved on to Halo and Gears of War not long after.
Yeah.
But I think when we was teenagers as well, I feel like we was a little bit hipster.
Yeah.
If something became like the normal game, we was like,
no.
We'll move on to something else. Ooh, this one's got chainsaws in it.
An assault rifle with a chainsaw, yes, please.
But yeah, I think that's my list. Oh
yeah.
Silence.
He's having a look.
I'm just trying to use my brain. There's not a lot in there.
So yeah, for you guys in chat, what do you guys any have strong memories for 360 or anything like that? I'm curious now.
Oh, I was gutted about Fable 2.
Oh yeah,
Fable 3 was terrible. Fable 2 had songs off the first Fable, which made it okay.
Yeah.
But Fable 3 was really bad, which I was gutted about because I annihilated that game.
I didn't really like Fable 2.
Fable 2 was great. You had a dog on it. You had a choice at the end when I feel like the main boss kills your dog at the end.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then you have to make a choice out of if you want unlimited money, you can't die, or your dog's revived. It was something crazy like that, and I was like, dog. But apparently, like, that wasn't even the common answer. Everyone was just picking like invulnerability or unlimited money. I was like, yeah, but it's your dog. You monsters.
Oh Jesus! But yeah, I can't really think of any others now apart from the ones in my list, and I don't really want to talk about them just yet.
I was playing, so I've just seen that you've got one game I was playing, so I won't mention that. I was playing a sequel to one what's on my list, but the sequel soundtrack, it's okay, but it was like the same 3 songs.
Yeah.
But I used to think it was like the worst game ever Then I played on it. I was like, quite enjoying
it grew on you.
I was like, oh. And then before I knew it, it was 12:30 and I had to be up at 5 for work. So you could say I was tired that night. And then I played Infinite Undiscovery.
Oh, yeah.
The battle theme at the start is nice. And there's a couple of good tracks near the end. But
I don't think I beat that game. I did play it, though.
I played it a lot, but when I re-listened to the soundtrack last week, I think there was like 80 tracks. I'd say there's only like 2 really good songs on it.
Yeah.
It's like, did you really need all them songs?
If I remember correctly, it was like it was just a really slow game,
and it's very jank and hasn't aged well.
No, I watched some gameplay. I was like, oh no.
I put it on easy mode, and I was still getting destroyed on it. It took me so long to realise. You could tell your partners what to do, but you literally have to just stand still, and then they come over really slow like this, and then they go. I was like, yeah, we're just being hit. Never mind. Then you end up in a forest near the start, and I just ran through it. It was so dark.
Yeah, so I'll start with my 5th place, which is Last Remnant. And 5th.
What? Oh, I weren't expecting that.
Yeah, and the one song I did go for is Whisper of the Ancients. But yeah, if you don't know, it's like a squad-based JRPG. There's a lot of strategy where you've got to build your units and stuff, and if I remember, you're leveling up his skills, which just happen randomly, or after you've used it X amount of times, it'll like upgrade. And the gameplay of it was so fun. The story was amazing. It was like, what was it, like special powers and...
Yeah, they had like the main ones, didn't they? And they had...
You had what?
What was the old?
I think it was Remnants. You had the guy with the eye patch, you had the big gay ball. And then you had the dual wielding girl. Was she called Emma or something? Yeah, spoilers.
The game's 20 years old.
But yeah, it's very. Oh shit. Nice. Yeah, it's a very serious soundtrack, but it does have fun little moments in there.
The battle themes are great and very rocking.
Yeah.
And some of them are like a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, it's got like a bit of everything in there, but it's all just really solidly done.
This is mine.
Alright, okay. But yeah, it's I put it at 5 because there's just nothing that blew me away when I was listening to it.
On the re-listen, it might just because I didn't get mega far into the game. It was annoying me that you had to use the main characters. And I remember I had a little frog guy.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, yes, this guy's getting tanked through the game. He's getting every single buff and whatever else I could get. I just couldn't beat this boss. So I swapped him for one of the main characters and just destroyed the boss straight away. I was like, you can't use who you want on it. Why have all these characters if you can't use them all?
But yeah, it's a nice, well, I wouldn't say simple game. There's a lot of mechanics going into it. But yeah, I think it's on Steam now.
It's also on Switch as well.
But I would recommend it. It's a fun game. The story's really interesting. Soundtrack all the way through is good. There's just not any that blew me away. As I said, all the combat ones are amazing.
The odd overworld theme is nice, but there is a lot of like generic RPG ones, especially with some of the heavy hitters what were
Yes.
around this period.
So anyway, yeah, that one's fairly quick because there's not really much to talk. It's a standard JRPG soundtrack, fantasy. The the characters are all designed really well,
Yeah.
but I can't really put it Island 5th.
Yeah, I went 4th. My 5th. I wasn't actually going to rank it, but then as I was re-listening to it, I could actually picture the maps in my head, and I was like, oh, I actually remember all this. So my 5th is 99 Nights.
No.
5, baby.
No, that's illegal.
What?
Oh, hang on. I
So
can do this.
Yeah, there's the odd track's not great on it, but then as I was listening to it, I was like,
Which one?
oh, I remember this.
You not remember?
No. Just put a Spiral Maze on, I think that's what.
Oh, that's the one I picked.
We'll just play that.
Yeah, I've got this in my list.
So yeah, like I say, as I was listening to it, I was literally picturing the map in my head. And I was like, oh, maybe I do know these sounds, maybe I do know the soundtrack to it.
Yeah, well, I sat listening to this and just in my head going, For Honor!
So the game,
Also, this song's got a little bit of Metal Gear in it.
and then it changes to, some of them sound a bit Lord of the Ringsy as well. They're a bit like,
Yeah.
Obviously not as close as that.
But yeah, if you've not played 99 Nights, don't play the second one. The second one's shit.
Well, that's what I've been playing, and I think I was just shit at it because I'd done it and you had to destroy these 4 points. And I remember the last time I played it, I was just constantly running around not knowing what to do. So I'm assuming I'd not read it.
Yeah.
But it could just be that my telly would have been about. Hang on, my telly would have been about that wide. Probably about that big on the screen. So maybe I just couldn't read it.
Yeah. But yeah, 99 Nights is a hack and slash game, sort of similar to Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, the first one was like it basically just changed Dynasty Warriors to like a single player Dynasty Warriors, and they had loads of missions that we already played. It wasn't great.
And yeah, but I generally love this game. I think if they could do a remaster, I'd be really happy.
Yeah, dropped so many games on it.
And like all the character design, well, no, not all the characters. I think you could play like an ogre on it as well.
No,
But not a troll.
there is an ogre on the set. And the last character was fighting everybody else's story.
But yeah, as you can see, you've got all like the standard archetype. You've got like the priest dude, the barbarian, the paladin, the witch, magician. And then the main character there, which is like your Valkyrie sort of design. But yeah, I really want to play this game again. I've been sat there thinking about playing it.
The second one, I was like, yes!
But yeah,
It's good,
that's
isn't it?
99 Nights. It's probably one of my favourite 360 games because we did bash the shit out of this game.
Yeah, we destroyed it.
But yeah, so for my 4th is Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Sci-fi JRPG. I think a new Star Ocean's just come out, or they've remade The Last Hope.
There's tons of them.
And I beat this game, I think within like 2 weeks. I may have pretended to be ill one day so I didn't have to go to school to play it.
Oh,
But yeah, this
them
one
for
is
the days.
Don't Be a Hero, which is one of the boss games.
I was listening to it. Not playing the game. I'm just gonna listen to it and just be like,
Oh, advert. Oh, no, hey! But yeah, it's very fitting to like the sci-fi setting. You go to different planets and help people. I think you get a robot on your team at one point. There's a few other like aliens you get, I think. And as I've said, I've not played this game for like 20 years, but yeah, I played a lot. I can remember it's very Tales of combat as well. So I sort of just jumped into it. Like, oh, I already know what I'm doing. No, that was Phantasy Star. But yeah, it's very sci-fi, rocky, and it fits in. I don't think there's like any bad songs from what I listened. There are some which are obviously a bit weaker, but this is the one theme of like battle theme I just remembered, and I was there like yes, yep. But yeah, it's just, there's a lot of JRPGs on my list. I'm not gonna lie. They just seem to have done a lot better for music. But yeah, that's Star Ocean, which is my 4th place. I generally just love this franchise.
My number 3. Are we on
4.
number 3?
4.
My number 4 was Last Remnant.
Oh. What song?
I don't know. I'll just put a generic. I had it in my head. I thought, oh, I don't need to get any songs this time because I'll just put them on as we go.
Oh, just put the theme on.
So yeah, pretty much just the same. Seeing as we've talked about this from last week, you picked Three Hopes Fire Emblem Warriors. I noticed it was on sale. So I've got a gaming playlist. And I added a few tracks of it onto that playlist after you mentioned it. And then I realised it was on sale on Amazon for £25. I've done one stage. I played it on the plane last week. Kept falling asleep, so I finished that stage. And I've not been back on it since.
But yeah, with Last Remnant, we've already talked about it. It's a great JRPG if you like more strategy-based stuff. You are leading like battalions and stuff
That's
like
what I was just going to say. It's a bit further. I think that's squads. Formations, yeah. Then you tend to do different things.
And there was flanking, blindside, I think they called them behind or something. Some of the bosses in it are fucking rough.
I was going to buy it on the Switch, and then I realised if I resold the Xbox 360, about 10p.
Yeah, 10p. But yeah, do you want to do your 3 then? Since we've already covered Last Remnant.
Number 3 for me is Castle Crashers.
Wait, that was an exclusive?
Yeah, it was released on... They did an Xbox Live arcade summer event or something or other. Put like one of the songs on.
What words do you choose to back?
Mute!
Advert! So I've not played a lot of it. I played a bit of it back in the day. Never owned it. Obviously listened to the soundtrack last week.
I think it's me and a couple of my mates bashed this game.
I was debating to buy it on the Switch.
Oh, right.
Online, so I was debating.
Yeah, again, it's a 2D beat 'em up game with Team Attack on. I remember that.
Alright.
All these bits of it where you've got to fight each other. I think you clear the boss and there's like a princess or something, and then it's whoever wins gets her. So it's like they all help each other. And I remember like the side-scrolling bits. I think you on days that are shitty, and that's the propeller. I think. I know it was a very like lol random game, but it was just mechanically solid. And from what I know of the soundtrack, it was very.
Every song on it was bangers, or the majority of it was bangers. So even if you don't know anything about the game, or you just want to listen to something gamey,
Yeah, I remember War Machine getting talked about as well. The song that's on at the minute is a lot of people. Oh yeah, Alien Hominid. I forgot he showed up. That was a game. Was it on Xbox? Alien Hominid.
well, I put it on my list and I realised it was like an HD version.
Ah, right.
These are like new rounds for
Yeah.
this one.
Ah,
Something on that line.
yeah.
Apparently, I kept looking and I thought, that'll be on the PC.
Well, my free is easy as well. It's 99 nights. I may as well just put this one on then, because I've been listening to this.
Oh, that's what I was going to say about 99 soundtrack. There's actually a couple of the tracks are like rocky versions of like classical songs.
Yeah.
I was like, do I recognise this? And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I've noticed that sort of thing's coming back into gaming. It's doing like rocky versions of classical tunes. Silver Palace, gacha game that's in alpha, I believe, at the minute, released a trailer, and it's basically like all classical pieces mixed to rock, and all the music sounds good. The villain of the trailer is hot as fuck.
You weren't expecting me to say that.
Hey, it's gacha. I could have gone a lot worse, but yeah, I know you're not used to the gacha terms.
Oh no. Everybody landed Mona on Genshin just so we could walk slowly on it.
I remember one of the first things that everyone found really funny is if you change the language to Japanese with Lisa, the Thunder Girl. If you started climbing, it just sounds like she's fucking finger busting herself. Yeah. She was that sort, but if she started climbing, she just starts moaning. And everyone's just there like, this is really funny. But yeah, there's not much more we can really talk. It's a very straightforward game. I think it's only about like 5 hours long per character.
Handful of stages, but you play in the same stages in a different order as different characters.
Yeah.
Play based on just different points of view of the same story.
I think my favourite character was the paladin guy, like the spear. Is it spear or something?
When I was thinking the other day, and I thought, which character would Dean play as on this? And I thought, 100% the Bubble Witch.
Oh, I don't think I liked her gameplay.
Oh yeah, there's a. Would she count as a lolly?
No.
There's a young girl witch on it, and she used to shoot bubbles out. So when I was rewatching it the other week, I'm playing it. I thought, yeah, this has got Dean all over it.
No, got to remember at this time I wasn't actually that big into anime,
Yeah, that's true.
so I was like more into like the paladin and berserker.
I just think the only animes we will have watched at that point would have been Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and it was the 4Kids version.
Sanji with a lollipop.
Oh dear.
But yeah, do you want to do 2 or do you want me to go with 2? Because we are just going through these quick.
Might skip my number 2. I'll skip my number 2.
So this is the game I've not actually played, but I know the soundtrack's amazing, and it's Ace Combat 6. Yeah, again, it's actually really surprising because you wouldn't imagine this to being a pilot game. and this is very Metal Gear-esque as well. A lot of it is very orchestrated as well, and it just gives it that sense of epicness of like bombing it down Mach 1, getting chased by heat-seeking missiles.
I was never into games like this, but I wonder if when you play them, just like you have like a bit of a satisfaction layer to it.
Well, I were thinking about picking one of the new ones up, because the soundtracks only get better, and I was wondering if I would just pick one up and see if I can stream it, because I generally love the soundtrack. Oh yeah, 100%. I think the one like 8 or 9 now. But yeah, it's just like slowly just keeps building up and building up. And you just get like to the crescendo, and then it's just I can only just sit there and imagine like playing it, and like just sat there listening to like fucking nuke the bastards.
You know what it would have been good? Remember the joystick? Like, I get it sticking on the desk like that. That'd be great for them.
I wonder why, you know, like some people with like the racing sims have like the full race car setup. Do you think people have that for Ace Combat?
Somebody's got it.
Like have the full hydraulic seats.
Come on, do a barrel roll. It just goes like that.
But yeah, this, I know even like, I think 7 is the one with like the most famous song. But this was like a timed exclusive for like a month. So,
like, yes, get
yep,
it in there.
because I had, at some point I was going to talk about Ace Combat. And I was happy it's Xbox because, yeah, again, this has a soundtrack which wasn't really shown on 360. Yeah, again, it's that very serious thing, but you can also imagine why. Did you go in Mach 2?
It sounds more going on to it than just.
Yeah.
A lot of the 360.
But it just keeps building up and building up. But yeah, that's my number 2. I am going to try and play it at some point. I'll have to have a look, but hopefully I can get it for cheap. But yeah, that's my number 2.
My number 2 is your number 1, I think. You didn't put it as number 1. Traitor!
I'm offended. Let me guess, Lost Odyssey.
Yeah. Well, we can jump ahead if you want.
Yeah, because I could rant about this game. So what's your number 1 then?
Well, it wasn't even on the list at one point, and then as I was when I started properly listening to it, I was just like, oh, and I was getting like tingles. I was like, oh my goodness. So my number 1, I picked Halo 3, and I thought, come on, it's like the poster boy for the 360 anyway.
Bloody hell.
So they changed. Oh, not ODST.
Oh, no, OST.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, they slightly changed the main theme, but they still use it in certain places. And what I also did notice is the battle themes on it are all like proper bops on it. It was just like, and I was just like, oh, like this.
No, yeah, to be fair, yeah, Halo 3, fucking goated game. I put easily too many hours into this.
And then I thought as well, even if you had, even if you played with game chat on all the time or your own music, everybody remembers the menu music of Halo 3. I was just like, I remember watching a short, I think it was on Instagram, somebody had put, this was X amount of years ago, players on it versus the top amount of players. I think it was like 10 million at one point, and now there's only like 100 people on it. And
I'm surprised there's still people on it.
Yeah, it just had the menu music over it. I was just like, Good times.
But yeah, no, Halo 3, solid soundtrack throughout. I could pick any of these songs.
There is the odd one when it was like not the best, but this is the main theme that we chose for it.
Yeah, everyone just
Instead of the
hears this and just goes, oh, childhood.
instead of the what would you call it? They went for the piano instead.
Yeah, I fucking love this game. The soundtrack as well, yeah. It is great. I didn't put it on just because I felt like one. Shit, I feel like a cheap. But I prefer Halo Reach.
Well, like I say, I didn't really. I thought it was Xbox One. I didn't like. I just didn't even consider it. I know what I'm listening to tomorrow.
But yeah, I prefer Halo Reach, and I just thought, oh, I should have really put like a shooter or something on because I know a lot of them do have really good soundtracks. But I just remember, yeah, Halo 3 will always give you the shivers, yes. Because like for me, it's like I just remember sometimes when I just go home from school, boot up the 360, Halo 3, and just sit and listen to the theme for a bit while I do something like do homework. Yeah, and just sit and listen to it because obviously I didn't really use YouTube back then. I didn't even think about going on YouTube and listening to songs. Legally off Apple Music. So yeah, my number one is Lost Odyssey, and
Which is my number 2.
it's so good. This game is a fucking masterpiece. And I want them to remaster it so bad because I'll 100% just play this for a week. I will book all that work and 100% the fucker.
I can't believe they've not done like the HD port on it.
And I go back to this game every so often when I get a chance to, and play it again, like up to a certain bit, because I go, oh, this is taking too much time now. But this song is the final boss, and it's used as well for the final boss. Oh no, it's the OST, so yeah, it's this too. I think this game was 4 discs on the 360. But all the music in this is just sensational, and if you don't know it, it's composed by the Final Fantasy god. Let's see.
Actually, I
think it's in this. Okay. But yeah, this one has the like gospel choir behind it, mixed with this rock. And in the game, it goes even better because you have the boss talking over it, doing his like monologues. And if you don't know, without spoiling anything, is well, you're not wrong. Is this game's all about immortality and why it actually sucks to be immortal.
Yeah, how they done it is great.
Everyone thinks immortality would be great. After playing this game, you don't want it.
I told you, didn't I? When I was in school, I think I was getting bullied or something. I remember crying, and I got ripped to shreds for crying. So I thought, right, I'm not crying ever again. So I don't think I've cried for years. And then, spoiler alert, playing this game. Oh my lord, it's like the floodgates open.
Yeah. I still cry when I play it to this day.
I'm not so, well, I think the last time I played it was like the start of it. Spoiler alert. I'll just not say it.
But yeah,
It's definitely one of the best gaming stories, if not one of the greatest stories.
and then you've also got this one.
Is that the world map?
Do you know what's
Yeah.
really fun?
Oh, there's an advert. Yeah, the world map theme. I will say this, and this is a bit of a hot take. It is the best world map theme.
Oh, it's just so good. I remembered when I re-listened to it, I remembered this bit. So I was just like, oh, yeah, I remember this. It's nice.
But yeah, it's all different styles of music. But most of the time, it's like metal. And it just
Comes out of nowhere as well sometimes, doesn't it? Just like,
and it
oh,
just goes.
yeah.
It's like last episode we talked about 3 houses with that random dubstep bit, and it didn't work. However, this game, they've made like the whole fantasy, everything being all nice, and then the transition to metal just works.
It does have a little bit of steampunk in it also.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it goes for that.
Yeah, but at the start, like I can talk about this because it's like the first 10 minutes. It's like a one time, I think's his name. Yeah. Oh no, you're right. Just goes through blitzing it. You get the tutorial, and it's like a quick time thing to the combat with the rings, and I feel like they took that mechanic from Final Fantasy VIII because you could do it with Squall's Gunblade, couldn't you?
Yeah, it became quite popular because 2 maybe Final Fantasy started, so maybe it was just like so there.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Nobu Uematsu. But yeah, this is the one game which is just incredible. All the way through. I think I've 100%ed it about twice. I wouldn't say comfort, because like throughout the game some of it is optional, so you'll find like notes of characters' backstories. I think most of them are to do with time.
It's like
The memories, and most of them will destroy you. Because most of them just go, yeah, I remember this time I was sat with these people, mercenaries and the brothers, and now it's been 20 years, some of them are on the last legs, and last week I went to one of the funerals, and it's just like, oh. Nice name. The guitar riff just says my fine on it, it's 170 mil damage.
top child.
And then, is it this one?
That's the big worm.
I think so, yeah.
It's quite chill soundtrack until you get to this bit.
Yeah.
Like, especially as kids who love them
Yeah, but like, this fight was actually really fucking hard.
until you knew how to do it and it was like, oh, that was so easy.
Yeah, you farm the rings, which just gives you paralysis debuff, so you don't get it as much. That's the best way of doing it. If you don't have it, the boss just goes, paralyze, 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 and I kill you.
Oh, you have to learn. So you have to be the immortals have to learn the moves off the non-immortals.
Yeah.
So you have to, once you've learned the right skill off it.
Also, 2 of the characters is voice acted by Phil and Will from Rugrats. But yeah, this is not only my top one for soundtrack, this is just my top game for Xbox. This game, this is the JRPG I've played the most. Like, I can still remember most of the puzzles. I still remember the haunted house, the mine bit after it. You have the prince. You had his like side sections.
Oh, yeah.
What was the last? Was the villain Gogamari or something? Gogamari. Something like that. But and then at the end, Gongoli. But yeah, this song I love because it's got like that mix of heavy metal, and then every so often you hear like the Final Fantasy chip tunes.
There is actually a few tracks on it what sound like, oh, this sounds like it's a Final Fantasy VIII. I think it's
Kelelelion.
I think it's the victory fanfare off this sounds like 7, I think.
Yeah. I remember this place as well, the forest. when you're with Mac.
I know the tune. I just can't picture where you are in the game.
It's when you just get the twins, I think.
Remember getting the bowl? I think I got to the last disc and then stopped playing it like you do.
But yeah, with before the last boss, there are 2 optional dungeons, I think. One of them is fucking well hard. The other one's fairly easy, but I just remember one of them, which is like an ancient Aztec ruin thing. And fuck me, I got battered in there so much. I was even looking at guys to do it quick, because they're like, oh, just 100% it, and then I don't have to touch it. That's a lie. I still play it when I get the chance.
I looked through my achievements when I set my 360 up the other day. So, I don't really like playing Xbox stuff now because I've lost my main profile.
Oh yeah. All the Guitar Hero DLC.
But I could play it offline still, so that wasn't that bad. It was just like all my online stuff. And when I tried to recover it, Xbox kept passing me on to Windows Live.
Yeah.
Windows Live kept sending me back to Xbox. I was like, I'm not getting this back. I've always held a grudge against him for that.
Oh, I think Seth was like my favourite character. It's the
pirate girl.
Yeah.
I think she was a
Yeah.
pirate, I used to like...
She's got one of the saddest stories in the entire game. I'm not going into it because it's spoilers, and I want you guys to play this game. But the character's story fucking broke me. And if you remember, you know why. No. Fair.
I used to like Jensen or Jansen.
Yeah.
He was just so funny.
Sarcastic arsehole.
And how he just ends up like getting with like one of the main princesses in it, and you're just like, what?
He's Jensen. Jensen.
Sure it's Jansen.
Jansen, yeah. He's basically the comedy relief character.
It's hilarious.
And
he's so annoying at the start, but then once she's like him, he's hilarious.
And then he's like the punching bag throughout all of it.
Yeah, they always blame everything on him.
And then somehow, by the shitbaggery of himself, manages to get with like one of the most famous people in the world. It's just that like, wow, shitting, just lying and being a comedy relief does actually get him. But yeah, I wish it was easier to play this game now, because it is on a pretty much lost technology. And I reckon trying to find a copy of this now would be expensive. Yeah, I've got a copy. I don't know where. I bought it. Because I remember you got it first.
Played it in the game shop. It's like, remember they used to sell the booze and you used to be able to play games. I think he sent big letters. It's a Final Fantasy, so I was like, oh, I'll have a go at this. That's all really good.
But yeah, I remember watching one of you two play it. You let me play it for a bit, and then I think I went home and hounded my mum to go out and find a copy. And it was a lot harder to find a copy than I thought. I think the first time we went to one of the game stores somewhere else, and it's like a second-hand one. Couldn't find it. Instead, I found Tales of Symphonia. I was like, yes, okay. Then it took me about 3 more times and I finally found it. And I was just there like, Mom. When games were like 40, 50 quid.
Remember that shop, like Total Games?
Yeah.
They had like the greatest trade policy of all time. So you went in, you bought a game for 35 or 40, and then he used to let you trade it back for 30, so you weren't like losing all your money.
Yeah.
So that's how, I think that was the main reason why we ended up playing so many Xbox and Xbox 360 games. When I was looking through the games, I thought that so many of the original Xbox games were on the 360 and there wasn't.
Oh yeah.
So was like, oh yeah, I remember that. And then once it's like, oh, that's it.
But yeah, Microsoft, if anyone does come across this, please press for Lost Odyssey again. But yeah, can we just please get Lost Odyssey again? Because it's now got a cult following, and it's also managed to, like, even people who haven't played it, like, have started to learn about this game. Because if you talk to anyone who's played it, it's a lot of people will say it's like their top 10 games.
It's quite mad that it's called Lost as well.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming Lost content.
Hang on, let's have a look on eBay how much it is.
I did see a post on Reddit. It was either from this year or last year.
Oh, okay. 80 quid. Well, but there are some which are like fivers. £100 for sealed. But yeah, I could talk about this game all day, getting into spoilers and stuff, which I don't.
It's nice when you pick up like just some random game. There was, you know what? Back in the day, there was loads of them games, wasn't there?
Well, it's
like, you're like, what's this? And you're like, oh my god, this is like the best game ever.
Well, you've got to remember back then, companies would like to take risks. Now it's no risks. I think the only company that still pretty much does is Nintendo. If you think like ARMS was a risk, Splatoon was a risk. I don't know, I can't think of any other games that were like risky. I suppose Persona 5 Gacha is a bit of a risk, because they're trying to get people to play the game singly. They're like, oh, here's a game that you haven't played.
Yeah. The characters that you love.
Capcom's actually good at pulling risks. I'll give them that. But yeah, I still remember like most of the towns and stuff. Oh, I love this song as well.
Some of them are like really creepy, aren't they? It's just nice.
But yeah, if you do get a chance, play it. Because you will love this game. It's only about 50 hours.
Is that it? I thought I'll say that I'm the worst person to time JRPG or any RPG. I will look in every single corner. I remember.
Might also do a stream on. Which one was it now? Last Remnant.
Pretty sure. Did I have that on Steam? Oh yeah, I think you showed it this time.
Yes, I do. Right, okay, so next day off.
Oh, I remember you saying when he was playing it, he was like, oh, I've got the PC version, it's like 10 times as hard. Yeah, they have like a million extra HP. That sounds
But anyway, yeah, that's the end. As I said, I could talk about it more, but I would get into spoilers.
We'd like any feedback, what anyone can come up with, and also any, how would you say it? Any ideas for future podcasts?
Yeah. We do also have a Discord, which if you look underneath, Nero has very kindly done art for us, and if you click the social thing, it will send you to our Discord. Because it's very easy to do that nowadays. But yeah, we do have a Discord for this. Trying to push it a little bit now. I am going to start pushing it on my stream as well, as it'd just be a bit handy to do. And well, got to guess what's the next episode.
Well, I was thinking to keep it to the console wars.
Oh, so we do
So do a PlayStation one next, or PS2. We'll go down a generation.
Go down a generation
So
to PS2.
Switch 360, PS2.
So we've done like pretty much the 3 best-selling consoles.
By accident.
I think. Oh well, DS, but did the Switch outsell DS?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Switch is like.
I think it's just behind PS2, isn't
I
it?
wonder if they're just adding the Switch 2 onto that. It's still the Switch.
Accident. No, it was an accident. But yeah.
Plus, we know what's going to be PS1 as well.
Yeah. We didn't really want to do PS1 because, let's be honest, it's not hard.
Yeah, it's just going to be a lot of Final Fantasy.
Twisted Metal.
I feel like that's PS2.
I think there's some on PS1.
And the best song off Twisted Metal is a Rolling Stones song.
Yeah.
That I never knew till years later, and I was like, "Oh, I know this song. I'm sure it was off a game." Everyone's like, "It's Rolling
Oh,
Stones."
Tekken's also on PS1.
Oh, it's, yeah, I won't go. Oh, actually, yeah, I feel like we could. Maybe we just stick to one game per series.
Yeah.
And do a top 10 after that. A top 5 after that.
Yeah, because then you could do, like you, for
So you
example, could
pick-
do 7, I could do 8,
Yeah,
and then we
you-
can have a fight over why.
9 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you want to do one next, it's up to you.
Well, I think PS2 works a little bit as well. Because, yeah, I think we should save one because that's going to be the most fighty. If we do one game per franchise, that's definitely going to be fights.
Maybe we should do PS2 next. If anyone's got any suggestions, maybe that could be the 4th one.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go into your gachas, or it could be. It's endless. But I think we need to figure out how to split things like PC up.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't just do all PC, all mobile.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to do like.
Well, with gacha,
sections.
you would have to combine it with PC.
Yeah, gacha.
Oh, Pokemon with Rob. I'll have to ask if he's down for that. And then we'd obviously be trying to figure out a
Is that
schedule
Rob-
with him.
Rob from.
Big Bobby.
All right. We'd be famous after that.
Yeah, it would be really funny.
I miss the Smash League, Rob.
I think he'd hang up.
We actually, somebody mentioned the Pokemon one earlier, so I asked you what it meant, and you was like, "Oh, I think it means top 10 Pokemon songs," and I was like, "Oh, that's so difficult." I was like, "It's
Yeah,
basically just going to be nostalgia versus modern bangers."
Yeah, but I feel like if we do like a series, like best Pokemon songs, we'd have to not do games. We'd have to do
Yeah,
actual
just do the
songs.
song. Yeah, just do your top 10 and just do like what just missed out or something like
Yeah.
that. And then we was also thinking of things like we was going to do our top 5 we was going to do top 10 Sonic songs
I'm not gonna lie.
when the new Sonic Riders comes out.
Yeah,
But then I realised it's not till like September or something. I was like, what?
that the Sonic one's gonna be so hard.
I already know what my number 1 is. I need to find. I've actually got 2 Sonic CDs, and I'm gonna try and find them. I've got the Blue Blur. I feel like it's the Blue Blur 2. Something else.
I'll talk about Sonic. Did you watch Sonic 3?
No, I've not seen it yet.
Oh.
I was gonna watch it. Once you have kids, Dean, you don't get to do anything like that. I love them anyway. But
You need to watch
I
Sonic
didn't,
3.
Actually, I remember messaging you after you'd watched it. Well, my daughter's 4, and we let her watch Sonic Prime on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
And basically every episode they just fight in it. So after I think she watched 3 seasons of it, and then she come in. I remember.
Oh shit! Yeah, I do. Sorry. Yeah, thank you, Nero.
I remember her coming into the kitchen and she's just like, "I'm going to destroy you," and was like shooting lasers out her hands. It was just like, "Oh no!" Because the first Sonic movie is quite kid friendly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd say the second one's got a bit more action in it. So I asked you, and you was like, "No, the third one's worse." I was like, "All right, never mind." So yeah.
But yeah, I was sat. Well, I went to go and watch it with my nephews, Sonic 3, and they wanted to go and watch it in 4DX. I am never watching a film in 4DX ever again.
Is that like when like
Yeah. Fuck me. Like
come
you
out in a netcast like
all I remember is one bit was Sonic, Tails, Knuckles were all talking about something, and they all run off, and then Sonic runs off, but the chair's sort of still just like bouncing about. It stops, and then it just felt like someone ran up to behind you and just punched you in the spine, because the chair just goes dunk, and you're like, oh!
I've heard an old bloke who we used to work with, I think they went to like Universal Studios or something like that. He said, I sat on the floor. He was like, no. So it went like that once. I was like, nope, sitting on the floor.
But yeah, I'm never watching a film in 4DX again, because you miss half the film, because you're like, oh, watch the film, fuck off.
My neck. My neck. My back.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
I got a puff of poo.
But I just remember like some of the Easter eggs in it. I'm just like, oh, I get it. And then the eldest nephew turns to look at me because he sat next to me and went, why are you giddy? I was just like, mate, you have no idea. You have no idea how much hours we spent on Sonic Adventure 2.
You spoiled a bit for me. I was like, no. And he went, it's right near the start. I was like, I don't care.
But yeah, the eldest nephew just didn't understand. He's like, why are you giddier than me? It's like, you have no idea how much time I spent on Sonic Adventure 2.
Child Garden.
Yeah.
I think when we do GameCube, I think Sonic Adventure 2 Battle's going to have to count as a GameCube game. Like...
Yeah, because it came out on Dreamcast first, and then they did Battle. But
it's basically just remade, but with a battle mode on it. And
yeah,
some extra bits on it, I think.
But in my heart, it is a GameCube game. The Dreamcast one doesn't exist.
I've still got my GameCube. I think I've got 5 games on it.
Melee, Sonic.
Oh, I found a lot
Pikmin.
Do you remember? Remember when we tried to play Melee that time and it just kept like faulting out on us?
Yeah.
Well, I found another 2 memory cards. I'm wondering if that'll have the saves on it, because I remember one we had like thousands of hours. I think it had like 9999 hours on it, didn't it? We used to just go on it. We'd play properly. We'd have Pokeball battles. Melee was great. That time to be up there.
It's not age group.
No, I don't think so either. Have you seen that? There was like a meme the other week. There's like this young kid who's smashing all the Melee tournaments.
Oh yeah.
And he takes a stop and he goes like this, smiles for his camera, and then carries on playing. He's like, "Did he just take a selfie?"
But yeah, I think that'll be the end. We'll talk about it off stream when the next episode's going to be.
And we're hoping this one has saved.
Oh yeah, it has. Yeah, the last one's been deleted into the void.
So yeah, we wanted to see how it sounded, and we don't know. So if this one's been as equally bad,
well, we're all there for the scuff.
you're welcome.
But yeah, we are going to call it a. And thank you everyone for watching. Please join the Discord. And we will see you next time when we stream. And this time, hopefully I don't forget the password to the account.
Don't forget, analog to stereo, baby. A2S, baby.
A2S.
Got to abbreviate it.
Right, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.